Hello, and thank you for tuning into the reading. To book a private session with me or apply to my mentorship, please visit www.blackspectrumnetwork.com/peach. So I'm Priestess Peach Blossom, and I'll be your reader for today. So today, I was really going to do this reading for myself just for like nosy reasons, but I said, let me share it with YouTube. Let me share it with you guys. So I'm gonna do a reading on DaBaby. Um, I didn't know I was a fan of his until somebody, like, I think my husband was like, that's DaBaby, right? And I'm like, oh, okay. Um, but I like his music or whatever. I listened to the read, and of course I'm on like Instagram, so I saw the Shade Room and about him getting arrested. Uh, Apparently a promoter didn't pay him what he was supposed to pay, and then I saw he got into some more trouble. But I really like this rapper, and I don't really want to see him in trouble, but I do want to see the energy that's around him. So let's get into it. Right now I want to know, what is the overall energy surrounding DaBaby right now? Okay, so right off, the Eight of Swords, this whole situation has really made him, he's really gonna have to make some major changes. I don't know who's around him or who's influencing him, and but it seems like he's having to walk away from a certain group of people, or a certain type of people that he's hanging around, if he wants to hang on to his money. Let's see what else. So I know that he's married, but it's like, I don't know if this is just the reason why he's deciding to depart from his friends. Because that's what I'm thinking it is. It's his friends, but it's kind of like he was given an ultimatum. Um, at this point, this to me, this seems like not only is the double card representing marriage, it's also representing a contract, a legal binding contract to me. This is not something he's like, I want to do hood rat shit with my friends, but for the the Four of Swords to show up here, I think he's having to make grown up decisions. We can't. When you're at a certain level of fame, you can't just do what you want to do. So I really think he got an ultimatum, but let's see, how was he truly, like, what was his reaction to being arrested? Like, was he putting on for the camera? Was he really sad? I don't know. What do you guys think intuitively? How do you think he really reacted to being arrested when he was sitting alone in that jail cell? Was he just talking shit, or was he crying like a little bitch? What do y'all think? Let's see. Was he crying like a bitch, y'all? Nah, not DaBaby, right? But y'all, listen, y'all be surprised. These supposed to be putting on. He might have been He might have been crying. He might have been crying like a little bitch. I'm telling y'all, Priestess Peach Blossom be on her shit. Listen, this shit ain't fun. Getting locked up, it's not fun. It's all what, yeah, I got locked up and then I got out. It's shit that comes behind that. Was he crying? Hell yeah, you see that man? He's crying. Was he crying? Yeah, he did shed some tears. But he was also thinking about his wife. He was also thinking about the people that depend on him. He was also thinking about the contract. Like, what else would this bring? He didn't need this, and I don't know who needs to be arrested, who could use that in their lives, but he definitely didn't need it. There's too many bills to be paid. There's too many shows to be done. There's too many engagements that he's booked at. It's too much money to be lost. Too much money to be lost. This fell out. Yeah, this So this reading is showing people really depending on him, and he knows that. And that this was not part of the plan. This was, to me, this seems like something that went too far. And he was sitting there thinking about his decisions, and weighing. I'm telling y'all, just from the first question when we asked what was the energy surrounding the baby right now, this is an energy of regret. This is an energy of, okay, let me get my shit together. If anything, this arrest, I think he had arrested twice, right? These arrests is making him think about what's really important. Here's his wife, taking care of home, taking care of everything while he's out touring and things. He doesn't want to mess this up. Like this arrest really woke him up. It really got him thinking. But to answer y'all question, he did cry. He did cry. I don't care what nobody say. Baby, that man right there is crying. He's crying. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably cry if I went to jail too. I'd probably try. So now, if I heard the story right, the baby, okay, so apparently he was doing a show. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think I am. He was doing a show, and they promised him like 30,000, I think, and they only gave him 20,000. So that, you know, what came from that was the video of like this man literally getting dragged in the street and getting, what they say, they poured applesauce on him. Okay. But I really want to know, did he truly get shorted, or was like that a miscommunication? Because miscommunications happen, you know, but did he truly get shorted 10,000? Now, I was shorted 10,000, and that'd probably be me dragging that nigga out in the street. I'm just saying. Just saying. I can't get mad at him, but again, when you reach a certain level of fame, like, you can't just do what you want to do. It's repercussions behind it. So I find it interesting that the Hierophant came up. As you can see, there was a mediator between the promoter and the baby and his people. So I'm starting to think this is a miscommunication. The Nine of Cups. Okay. No, I don't blame the baby for trying to whoop his ass. For me, this reading is speaking about, it wasn't the mediator's fault. I can tell you that. It wasn't the mediator's fault. He was coming with, excuse me, he wanted everything to be fair. I think that this is something that he normally does. He enjoys doing, and he felt like he got a good deal for everybody. Okay, this is the baby. The baby's like, okay, cool, I'll do the show, no problem, we'll come, whatever. When they paid him that 20,000, he was like, okay. If you can look at the, I love tarot. You can look at this card. You can see that this person is like, okay, so where's the rest of it? Like, okay, I see what you got here, but this ain't what I was promised. And it looks like that's when they figured out that he wasn't going to get the money. All his people came up with a team, was like, we're going to get paid one way or the fucking other, which was stupid how they handled it, but I don't blame them. The promoter was just being greedy. He felt like that he had gave out, you know, enough money. He tried to play them, but quickly learned the baby is not to be fucked with. Hey, you short me out of 10,000. Ain't no telling. I'm just, that's 10,000. So like, I can't be too mad. It wasn't the person who set the engagement up. It was actually the promoter. So the baby, get a lawyer, honey. Get a lawyer. I'm pretty sure y'all had that in a contract. Could have just took his ass to court. Like Crystal and Kid Fury say, take that nigga to jail. Like, not to jail, to court. You could have just took him to court like the white people do. Just take him to court. So I think I already know this answer, but we're going to ask the cards. We're going to ask the ancestors. Is he being influenced by his so-called friends or the people that is around him? I I don't get the energy that the baby is just stupid. I think that he was around the wrong people that was influencing him. People who probably didn't have shit to lose like he does. And I think he realized that shit in jail. But I want to know, is he being influenced? Come on, Spirit. What you got to say? So before I pull any more cards, I find this kind of interesting. Spirit is saying there are a lot of young guys around him looking for a come up now, or trying to figure out how they can take advantage of the opportunity of just being around him, which I don't blame him. But you see, he shows up as the page. The friend shows up as the page ones. If you know anything about tarot page, it's more like teenagers, young adults that's around him. This is the baby. The baby's the king of wands. He is the leader. He is the person that these kids look up to. But I do see it's weird because, yep, exactly. Okay. So the baby is supposed to, he's putting on this front, and I won't even say it's a front. I really do think that the baby is honestly working. I do think he's working hard, but I just feel like he's being influenced, not even by the young guys, but by, so, like, just getting caught up in the fame, in the money, and just the lifestyle that is around these rappers. If anything, this is more so him and them just following because they don't know any better. This is more so him getting the big head, him feeling like maybe that he's untouchable, and these young guys following. So, you know, I'm kind of disappointed to see that, actually. But I think he's learned his lesson. What do y'all think? Y'all think the baby has learned his lesson? Drop them peaches if you think he's learned that lesson. Drop drop a pineapple if you don't think that he's learned his lesson. Peaches, we want him to do good. We want him to be, you know, we want him to be successful. He's a young black man in America. We want him to be successful. So hopefully I see a lot of peaches. Drop them peaches if y'all think that, you know, he's going to get it together. If not, drop them pineapples. Hopefully, hold on to baby. I want him to get it together. So what does his future look like? Like, what does his future look like? Will he continue to be reckless, or will he stay in trouble? Stay out of trouble. I'm praying that you stay out of trouble. Keep your ass out of jail so you be crying like a little bitch. I shouldn't have said that. That was mean, huh? I knew she was gonna come up, y'all. This is wifey. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this wife gave his ass and is giving his ass an ultimatum, like, get your shit together right now, nigga. Like, we got fucking kids. We got fucking kids. I'm gonna leave your ass. I'm gonna leave you. I'm telling y'all, I been said it. She's giving this nigga an ultimatum, like, listen, you need, she's really telling him, you need to taste some of this humble pie, nigga, and calm your ass down. We have kids. She might even be expecting, but we have kids. You getting out there and you forgetting what the fuck you're doing this for. She's not having it. She's not having it. She also shows up as the Queen of Swords. She's not having it. His wife does not play. So if he's smart, and any smart husband should listen to his fucking wife. As his wife is not playing, it's like, listen, this bullshit you're doing here is not what I signed up for. We got kids. We got other things to do. And I will leave your ass. I'm not dealing with this shit. I'm not dealing with, and a girl, listen, I don't blame you. I bet he better get it together. It looks like the cards are saying that his wife is telling him to get it together and that he will listen to his wife. So, hey, girl, smart woman, okay? We got to protect the coins. We got to protect our kids. And we got to keep our knucklehead ass husbands out of trouble. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. What, but I want to know, like, what was her response? Now, I'm being a little messy, but I just want to know what was her initial response. It's going to be real quick. I just want to be messy. What was her response when she found out that her husband had got arrested? See, the baby can rap and talk about hoes and whatever else, but his wife is smart. His wife is grounded. His wife is taking care of home, and she was worried about his money. What he was in jail crying for like a little bitch was this money, because this is what he's doing it for. He's not doing it to show out for you niggas. He's doing it to bring home money, and she didn't want. And the Queen of Cups can also be looked at as a mother figure. She's looking out for her entire family, not just him and his actions. I feel like she had to let him know, like, your actions affect everybody. So, like, get it together. Well, Mr. DaBaby, I do hope you listen to your wife. I do hope you get this shit together. But I have been your reader, Priestess Peach Blossom. Thank you for tuning into the reading. If you'd like to book a private session with me or apply to my mentorship, please visit us at www.blackspectrumnetwork.com/peach. And remember, to reach that upper level, your mind, body, and soul must be one.